The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Bob, how's it going?
It's going okay. Just, we're losing a lot of legendary people the last couple of weeks.
I know.
Bill Stott, Dr. Harold, now Doc Thompson, just great people.
Her family was one of the first ones we met when we moved here to Jesup in 1968.
My grandfather was a wise one man. He told me the older you get, the more funerals you go to, and it's proven to be true. But I said, Doc Thompson, just a great lady. Again, I just remember her and Regina down at the courthouse. Like I said, they pretty much ran that courthouse, took me in as a young reporter and taught me the ropes. And
taught you the ropes as a young cub reporter.
We had some great times with Judge Taylor and some of those judges. Like I said, they never wagered on the outcome of the trial, but they would wager on how long the jury would be out. So that was always fun. Everybody
a little wagering going on.
Everybody put their $10 in and pick a time on how long the jury was going to be out. But they would provide meals and just told jokes. Those two ladies were just they were just fixtures at the courthouse, and it was just a lot of fun. They were always a highlight. And if I had to go cover anything at the courthouse, to see them too, because they were just two great ladies.
Yeah.
But Dot was just a sport. Like I said, she was active for many years, played softball, great athlete.
Great athlete.
Yeah.
Back in the
Hall
40s.
of Fame, but just a great lady. Just her and Regina, they left me with a lot of good memories.
Good. Yeah, a lot of those, generations passing on, several of them the last couple of months. But, you lived to 94, 96. Dr. Harold was 100, wasn't he? 101, somewhere along. Somebody was 100. And so, long, full, complete lives, and you left a mark on, your family, your friends, and community.
They could keep Stetson Benton in check, and that was hard to do. So.
They could? No way.
Oh, yeah. They kept him on his
he just loved it, right?
They kept him on his toes.
They kept him on his toes. Hey, you didn't mess around with Dot, so I'm sure she did.
Let's say, just some great memories. Just a great lady.
Yeah. Well, Bob, we've got a guest in here this morning. Who do we have?
Got Chad Everett's got a country singer, Wayne County artist who's got a new song. So your friend Robert Thornton told me about it. So I said, we'd be glad to get you on here, and, always good to promote local talent. So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and how you got into country music.
Well, I've been pursuing country music now for over 25 years. I was born and raised here in Jesup. My family was from here. My mom and dad were Garland and Glenda Evers. I was born and raised out in the Anderson Drive community here in Jesup, out by Rainier, and that's where I resided most of my life.
Yeah, we ran the roads out there together, didn't we?
I think you were
I'm
just
a little older.
Little bit older than me.
I was the Garland generation.
Right, yes, sir. I grew up out that way, and I've just been pursuing music, and it's, like life is. I had a regular life, I had a regular job, and I was just doing music when I could, and it's taken me this long just to get a little bit of traction with it. So I'm still doing the best I can, and I'm proud to come on here this morning. I appreciate y'all having me on to talk about it. That means a lot to me. So.
Is this your first song that you?
This is the first song that I've done commercially, like 100%. I went to Nashville, Tennessee to do this song. I worked with Kenny Royster from Direct Image Studio up in Nashville. I wrote the guy that wrote the song was Tommy Barnes. He wrote the song Indian Outlaw for Tim McGraw. He had a bunch of other successful hits. So I got my fingers crossed.
So how did you get with him? And, this is pretty big. You get this guy here who had written hit records, and you go up to Nashville as an unknown. How'd you get into that?
Well, my friend James Napier, who's from here, him and Tommy Barnes were good friends, and me and him were talking one night, and he said, if I knew you were serious about this, I'd put you in line with Tommy. And I said, well, man, I've been trying to do this for years. So he gave me his number, and he and I started talking, and we hit it off, and we've been working together. We've recorded some songs together, and over the next few months, we're going to be releasing some more. And I've just made a music video for this song. So
you made a music video for this song?
Yes, sir. That a Boy Girl is the name of the song.
What's the name of it again? That a Boy Girl.
That a Boy Girl, yes,
see
sir.
It up here on the thing, because we got it queued up, ready to go.
It's for Chad.
Hopefully it'll work.
Yeah, but it's available if you're looking for if you're willing to do a downstream or a live stream, it's available on all the streaming sites: Spotify, Spotify, Apple Music. Chadley Evers YouTube is my YouTube page. You can find the music video on that, and that's EVORS.
Yep. Chad Evers.
Yep.
That was Garland.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
And so you've done this. Have you been performing at different venues around the last several years?
I've been playing off and on, yes, sir. We just played over at Keys North in Darien. They're in Darien, Georgia. That's where we shot the music video for That a Boy Girl at. So we were real happy with that.
And what was the name of the place in Darien?
Keys North.
Keys North?
Market and Grill down there, yes, sir.
Okay, Keys North, and you did the video there. And who was the production company that did the filming?
I did that myself.
You did that?
Yes, I
You
did
a
all the
selfie?
editing.
You held your phone out there. And
it was a little more. It was a little more than that, but we were happy. I pulled it off. I did the editing and the filming myself.
Oh,
for it,
okay.
so,
Well, good.
Yeah, I'm happy doing that. So,
All right.
yeah.
And the name of the song is That a Boy Girl. Chad Evers here from Jesup and Wayne County, local boy here, trying to make it big.
Trying to do something.
Trying to put his mark out there.
And I'd like to say this: Wayne County's been good to me on this song so far, sharing it out through the social medias and stuff. And I just want to thank everybody for your support so far. So I really appreciate that.
Now we're going to hit play here, and hopefully it'll work.
Thank you.
All right, you emailed it to me a second ago, and let's see if we hadn't tested it out, sir. Here we go. Nope, we're not. Okay. It says there was a problem in this audio file, so there's a couple things I have to do here. So while it's working on it there, all right, we'll continue to tell us how did you came across this song?
Well, me and Tommy, we got to working on these songs, and he gave me a list of songs to choose from, and this is one of the first ones I chose. So we went up there and recorded, and it was a great experience. We had a top of the line musicians, people that played on this track. They played.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Thanks, sorry.
Here it is, Chad Evers here on Big Dog Country Radio, and That's a Boy Girl, or That a Boy Girl.
Yeah.
That a Boy Girl. That a Boy Girl. Chad Evers here on 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country WIFO.
He left you alone too many times. While he's out with the boys, that same old worn out line. Don't cut it anymore. When he comes in tonight, he's in for a surprise. When he finds you gone right before his eyes, that a boy girl. boy girl. That a boy girl.
105.5 FM, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, Wayne County's very own Chad Evers there, and that's called That a Boy Girl. And tell us a little bit about that song and, the meaning of it and why it attracted you to perform it. Chad?
Well, like I said, the songwriter Tommy Barnes, he gave me a list of songs, and I went over them, and this is just a song that reached out to me, that stuck out to me. It sounded like a catchy song, and I find songs that stick with you after you listen to them. They're usually the best ones to go with. So a catchy tune, that's kind of what I was going after with this one, as far as that goes.
And you say you have some more selections coming out?
Well, I got a few more coming out here. I'm going to try to release a couple more within the next 2 or 3 months here, and we're going to start shooting a music video for the second one we're going to release here within the next week here locally. So things are happening. We're just trying to get the word out and get some support. We're totally crowdfunded, so that's how that works. So any support we're greatly appreciated of. So.
Okay. Now you're living where now?
I live right here in Jesup.
You're back here in Jesup
Yes,
in
sir.
Wayne County?
Yes, sir. I live right there off the old famous Rainier Road.
No, you did?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right there. About where I grew up at. Probably I'm less than a mile and a half from where I was born and raised. So
Yeah.
I don't get too far away from home.
No, it's not. And so tell us what you do on a daily basis to come up with songs, to record, to promote your career. What do you do, Chad?
Well, like I said, I've been a regular working person most of my life, and I've been pursuing music off and on. I've had a love-hate relationship with it, I guess you could say. It's been good to me, and it's been real hard doing it, but I was able to play, I was a commercial truck driver for the last 27 years, so it's been where I could play music when I wasn't at work, and it's been like that. But now I'm doing it full time, so it's
You're doing it full time now,
I'm doing
huh?
it full time, so it's
right.
it's come full circle, man. I'm grateful and blessed.
Well, that was a good song, That a Boy Girl by Chad Evers, you just heard here on Big Dog Country Radio. And as he mentioned, he's got more selections coming out. You can, check them on Spotify and any streaming service like that. They'll
Yeah.
be there. Just put in Chad Evers and you'll find them.
That's me. Yep.
That's him.
I appreciate
right here
it.
from good old Jesup in Wayne County.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you guys having me on this morning.
Well,
It really
glad
means a
to
lot.
have you on, and keep us updated on your career. Maybe we can make a small step in helping you, open up the doors a little bit.
Well, I appreciate it. This is the first radio station I've been on. I wanted to come here to you guys first, so I really appreciate you having me on this morning. Yeah, I
Okay, go ahead.
appreciate you, Robert Thornton out there, Dakota Duo. You guys are my heroes, boy.
They
The
play,
Dakota Duo.
I love them guys. Yeah,
they play good music.
Robert's dad and I are best friends. So me and him have been best friends for about 20 years. So those guys are my heroes. They are one of the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. Watching those guys, they made me feel like I could do it and believed in me all these years, and they gave me the old boot. Get out there and do it, boy.
Now we do want to let you know that this show, the Butch, actually our entire program in the morning, but the world famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO, we're recording right now.
Right.
And then coming up by noon today, it'll be on our website at bigdogcountry.com.
Okay.
At bigdogcountry.com, and just scroll down to where you see local news, local sports, and B&B show, Butch and Bob show. You click on it, and today's show will be there. So if you want to go back and listen to it again, or anybody else can, the Butch and Bob shows are recorded and then put on our YouTube channel on our webpage. Just go where it says Butch and Bob Show, click on it, and it's right there to listen to for the next several weeks.
Yes, sir.
And then on YouTube, it'll be there for a long time. But on our webpage, it'll be there for a couple of weeks.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
so people can go back and listen to it, or if they missed it this morning, they can. If the word gets around, they can go to bigdogcountry.com and listen to it.
All right, I'll put that out there.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for Chad this morning there, Bob?
No, I appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate you guys having me.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Wayne County. I really appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
All right, man.
105.5 FM in Jesup. More of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
And Chad Evers got a good voice. Enjoyed listening to the song. Yeah, that a boy girl. Just go to your streaming service and put in Chad Evers, and you'll be able to hear his song, and then other ones he's got coming out real soon. All right, Bob, the high school playoffs are going on, the football playoffs going on there, and they're playing at Mercedes-Benz. Is that right?
And Georgia Public TV's televising them all, so it's fun to watch.
And we got a local team in this area playing today, don't we?
Pierce plays at 1 o'clock today against Rockmart for the
Pierce going for another state championship today, huh? And they're playing against who? Rockwell?
Rockmart.
Rockmart. I guess that's in the Atlanta area, North Georgia somewhere. Sounds like it's up there somewhere. Rockmart. We don't have no Rockmarts down here, you know. No Rockmarts in South Georgia. The rocks and the granite and all that's up in North Georgia.
Congrats to Southeast Bullock. A region team won the flag football championship.
Football. And that's girls, right? Yeah, the girls from Southeast Bullock, part of our region, wins the state championship. So congratulations to them. They're from just outside of Statesboro.
Yep. Congrats to them. And you get to see in the 4A game today, Perry is taking on Stockbridge. Stockbridge beat BC, but Perry's going to be in our region next year, so a chance to get a look at them and see how many those guys are coming back for next year.
Stockbridge beat BC. Wow.
45-31.
Man.
They pretty much manhandled them, which was surprising.
That is surprising. That shows you how good Stockbridge must be. Yeah.
Even Coach Danny Britt called it a butt whipping. So
they just whipped us.
I was glad to see it personally, but made my day.
It made your day.
Made my day to watch BC get beat. So anytime they get beat, it's a good day. Bowl season right around the corner. Georgia Southern in action this weekend.
This weekend, 11 o'clock there, and we'll have the game for you right here on 105.5 FM with the pregame beginning at 9 o'clock this coming Saturday morning with kickoff at 11. That's early to get up on a beach town, let me tell you. I mean, do you just stay up and go to the game, or do you try to get those 3 hours of sleep? You tell me, Bob. You went to Tampa a few years when Georgia was down there. What did y'all do?
I think we stayed up the whole night.
You just stayed up the whole night when it was 11 o'clock kickoff down there in the Outback Bowl.
It was a lot to do in Tampa. It's a nice party town. So by the time you get out of the party in about 4 o'clock, you just stay up.
You just stay up. You don't even try to get those 3 hours of sleep? No.
You find a breakfast place.
You find a breakfast place and, a gallon of coffee. Or
one of those waffle ices or one of the places to stay open 24/7. So
get something to sop it all up and then go to the game.
Just roll into that, get some breakfast, and then head to the ball game. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
Well, that was back in your younger years. You couldn't do that now, could you?
I can still do that. I don't want to sleep very. I don't get a lot of sleep. I can stay up pretty late.
Can you stay up late?
Watching it.
No, I can't. Yeah.
I like the late night TV, so I stay up.
So that's the reason why you're sleepwalking when you come in here in the morning?
Yeah, I tell you, I don't wake up till 10. I don't wake up till 10.
Yeah, I'm in bed usually by 8 o'clock every night, unless something's going on. If I'm just at home, I'm in bed. And so I need my 7 to 8 hours of sleep because I get up at 3:45. But I just need my sleep. But some people, everybody's body's different. Some people can stay up late, but not me. I have to get on the bed. Even on the weekends, Friday and Saturday nights, I'm in bed early. Usually by 9.
Looking forward to the girls' softball banquet tonight. Going to hand out a lot of hardware tonight. State runner-ups had a great season. So
great season for the girls' softball.
Celebrate that tonight at the Altamont Steak and Seafood at 6 o'clock. So. Public's invited. Tickets $25 if you'd like to come join them. So should be a fun night at the Altamont Steak and Seafood. And a lot of talent coming back too. As they say, get the shades on because the future's bright for girls softball. Got a lot of talent coming back.
You know, we've seen it there. We saw it in we saw it, middle school recreation and stuff like that. We see a lot of talent coming up in that girls softball. All right, Bob, anything else in your mind this morning before we wrap up the show?
Have a good day.
All right. World famous Butch and Bob show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, brought to you by O'Quinn and Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank.